While some British workers fear Brexit could cost them their jobs, some of our politicians are trying to make money from it.
For a day of leave, we'll generally talk about €5,000 a day.
Are they meeting the first principle of public life, to act solely in the public interest?
Are you interested in the role? I mean, obviously you're here, so you're...
Yeah, no, I am interested in the role.
And some are selling a special insight on the Brexit negotiations.
Liam Fox has set up a committee of experts who will try and work.
Reporters from the Sunday Times Insight team and Channel 4's Dispatches programme posed as representatives of a Chinese firm seeking to invest in the UK and Europe. It was looking to hire an ex-minister with connections at the top of government who would give them an inside track on the Brexit negotiations in return for cash. We wrote to a number of politicians asking for a meeting. Some said no, but 3 said yes.
And to be honest, if you actually want to understand government, it's quite important to have cabinet experience, actually.
Andrew Lansley was a cabinet minister under David Cameron. Our meeting seemed to be familiar territory for him. He revealed he was giving advice to other paying clients on Britain leaving the European Union.
For Map Biopharma, who are a consulting company in the pharmaceuticals, we did a presentation for them at their conference last Friday on pharmaceuticals and Brexit and where it's going and so on. In pharmaceuticals, I'm very involved in it. In healthcare, I'm very involved in Brexit.
Lansley said he definitely would not lobby the government on our behalf, and any conversations he had would have to be within the rules of the House of Lords. However, he said he could help us meet his Westminster contacts so we could seek to influence policy ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sure we can make it so that you talk to the right person to get the right introduction at the right time.
Baron Lansley said that if we were to employ him through his wife's company, he would charge €5,000 a day. He brought his wife along to a second meeting. There he explained how this arrangement would mean he would not have to declare the Chinese company on the House of Lords Transparency Register.
How much public do you have to be about your service?
Not especially, because if you have a contract with Lowe, then basically I come with Lowe. So if you had a contract separately with me, it would have to appear on the Transparency Register as a contract with you. But if it's with Lowe, then that's covered.
He appeared willing to pick up insider intelligence from Liam Fox, the current Secretary of State for International Trade.
Picking up intelligence from someone like Liam Fox would be brilliant. I mean, that could be really useful. Yeah.
Yes.
What he sees the trade relationship.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
The House of Lords Rules of Conduct prohibit peers from undertaking any form of parliamentary service on behalf of a paying client. Lansley later said he would work the rules into any contract. Peter Lilley was a cabinet minister for both the Thatcher and Major governments between 1990 and 1997. In a preamble, he said he expected shortly to be elevated to the House of Lords, and he joked about the checks that would need to be made before he received a peerage.
So far as I know, all my nefarious activities remain undiscovered, so...
Lilley had stood down as an MP a few months earlier, but he told us he was still in a position of substantial influence regarding Brexit.
Steve Baker, who's now the Brexit minister under David.
Oh, I see.
So he occasionally comes as a sort of visitor to us, and we tell him what he's doing wrong, and he tells us what it's right.
Lilley is making clear he engages with key people in government and can provide an insight into Brexit. This is the type of information a foreign firm could use to their commercial advantage.
So the other thing I'm involved with, Liam Fox has set up a committee of experts who will try and work. So it's just half a dozen people who have some experience in international trade matters who he will meet for every 6 weeks or so.
Although Lilley says he won't give away information he understood to be secret or lobby, he was happy to have private chats with ministers on the Chinese company's behalf.
I think what he was wondering was whether you might be able to talk to people like the people that we just mentioned about what is happening in the Brexit process, if there were particular issues that came up. Is that something you'd be able to do?
Yes, that would depend on the nature of the issue.
Right, okay.
Whether I get a helpful reply.
Right, okay. So you would be able to meet ministers there?
Oh yeah. But I have to say clearly who, if I'm working for someone,
that you're working for.
Yeah, I'm working for X, Y, Z.
Sir Alistair Graham, the former chairman on the Committee of Standards in Public Life, has seen some of this footage. He believes that Lansley and Lilley have fallen below the standards required of public servants to act solely in the public interest. To some of the public, the MP Andrew Mitchell might best be known for a row he had with a policeman in the so-called Plebgate affair. When he was late for our meeting, he wasn't shy about mentioning his close ties with power.
I do apologise. It's a chapter of problems to do with
Chapter of problems
to do with something to do with Mrs. May at number 10. So I had to give her priority, I'm afraid.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. No, but she has questions today.
Oh, I see.
And if it's on my area of expertise, then she sometimes asks for advice.
Oh, I see. I
and
see.
in which case, as one of her parliamentary colleagues, it's my duty to give it.
Mr. Mitchell also made it clear he would not lobby for us. He was wary of having been caught out like some of his parliamentary colleagues.
But you're not from the Daily Mail or
The Daily Mail.
or the Sun newspaper.
No, we're not from either of those newspapers.
But he did say he could help us as a private foreign company.
I help people to see round corners, so I bring hopefully a bit of, mileage in terms of judgment. I bring a bit of business judgment, and I'm really a strategic advisor.
And do you advise on Brexit? I mean, because obviously this is one of the kind of key areas that's going to be coming up.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And indeed, I do exactly that.
But his help came at a price.
If you look at my register of interests in the House of Commons, you'll see that I am paid at the rate of £6,000 a day.
Right, okay.
Assuming that there's a reasonable number of days. And my constituents don't mind what I'm paid, they mind how much time I take. And therefore, I've got these 6 different roles, and they occupy 37 days or something, and I reckon I've got capacity up to about 50 days.
The following week, our undercover reporter rang Mr. Mitchell to finalise the terms of the deal. He seemed willing to accommodate almost any request.
The way we would do it is you would send me an email saying, can we talk later today at a particular time, and then we would agree the time, and then I would be entirely at your disposal.
Great. And then is there any time that, maybe like around Christmas, then we probably should, avoid and stuff like that, right?
For what?
Oh, so I was just wondering if there's any...
No, I'd be available with you all the time, when required.
After watching the footage, Sir Alistair said it was unacceptable that the ex-ministers appeared to be acting for private gain rather than the interests of the general population on such a crucial issue as Brexit, which may affect UK living standards for generations.